We're going to toss now to Nerissa Knight, who is in New Orleans following this deadly storm, and hopefully, as always, Nerissa, we want you to stay safe. Bring us up to date on what you're seeing, please.
Well, Kelly, we're seeing winds that are picking up. We're right here in front of the New Orleans Convention Center on Convention Boulevard. We've seen trees snapped here. And then when I went to show someone else, after someone said, oh, wow, look at that, the tree was blowing down the street and then carried away. We've seen barriers, a line of barriers just fall down. The heavy, big concrete trash cans blowing down the street. The winds have picked up. We went from a warm cell, and then it got cold, so cold that I was shivering, and now it's gotten back, it's getting warm again. So the weather has changed. I've seen some circular motions that weren't a good sight. There are major power lines down here, so that's not good. I've talked to several first responders, and they tell me that they've heard that there are some problems with some pumping stations. That's what they're hearing. I have not gotten that confirmed, but there were calls that were in their circles that they were talking about. Also, a refinery. They're hearing there may be a problem with the refinery. They're listening to all their different scanners. They also tell me that they've gotten calls they can't respond to because the wind speeds are just too high right now, and it's against their protocol because the winds are above 30 miles per hour for their cherry pickers and other things like that. 224,000 people right now throughout the state of Louisiana are without power. You talked about Grand Isle. You talked about Slidell. Many of those people are without power. I've talked to people here in New Orleans who have health concerns. They're without their dialysis because they shut down the dialysis systems here, the offices that they usually go to, and that they say they didn't have the money to evacuate, or they felt they were too ill and would be too sickly to make it. Several elderly people, several people with children. Some people went out to get food on Friday and Saturday, but they say that they were just slim pickings. You can get some mustard, but there's no lunch meat or there's no bread. So many people are hunkered down right now. Some towns, they say only 50% of the people evacuated. So in different parishes, you're seeing different things, but by and large, many people did decide to hunker down. And right now, New Orleans Mayor Cantrell is telling those people, don't go out. Don't take pictures, stay put, that they in the morning after this storm surge, after this Category 4 on the anniversary, no less, of Katrina, is battering this region right now. And people are worried about the swell. The swell is already picking up in some traversed areas are not passable right now. The water has mounted over Lakeshore Drive, we're told, and people are just worried about family members. Some people say they're already having trouble getting in touch with people. There are people who are already running out of power because they're being told, too, to not wash their clothes. We're talking thousands of people are being told because of sewage concerns, because there are pumps that are down, and there also are pumps that run on electricity. That's what the whole system of the city runs on, power. Well, people are being told to conserve water because that sewage backup would be bad, and we're told there already is sewage backup in dozens of homes, and that was an hour ago, so that could have grown, but I got confirmation on that. So you have several problems already mounting, and we're just on the outer bands, the eye wall. Reporting live in New Orleans, I'm Nerissa Knight for BNC.